Good morning. Welcome to Thought for the Day. Well, we're here again. Another week's gone by and we're still here. Since the last time I spoke, I've had a birthday. Not a significant one, although somebody told me that any birthday you have after a certain time is significant. And I think in a pandemic, it's probably more significant than normal. And Elaine said to us, she said a little while back, she said, "So what do you want for your birthday?" And I very glibly said, "Oh, world peace will do." And she went, "Yeah, okay." That got me thinking. And I said, "Lord, what I really want for my birthday is for my great nephew to be found and brought back to the family." Now, he's one of the fishermen that disappeared in January off the North Wales coast. And a few days ago, or a few days before my birthday, bodies started to turn up near the Wirral. And it got to the point where in the Wirral press, they actually said, we've got so many suicides and so many bodies appearing on the beach that we stand a terrible chance of being classed as the capital of the UK for suicides. So they're getting a bit concerned about that. And I thought, oh wow, I hope I haven't created something that didn't need to be created. But on my birthday, we heard that one of the bodies potentially has been identified as Alan. They've got to wait for a couple of other things to happen. They've got to various things the police have to do and the coroner. And so if that is the case, then that's, from my point of view, a fantastic birthday present. Somebody who I shared some of the things with actually sent me a message, and they said, it seems bizarre that we're praying to God for a body to turn up. And it is bizarre. But there's lots of people through the pandemic have lost people, and they've got the bodies, and they've been able to do things with the bodies that you can do, but they can't grieve like they used to do. And that hurts. And we're now in that place where hopefully there'll be something that people can grieve over. And it won't be normal grieving, because you can't go to the body and you can't do all the things, and you can't be with the family and do all the things that you'd normally do in this situation. But at least, hopefully, there'll be a form of closure, and then life goes on without the person. Sounds a bit morbid today. It wasn't meant to be, because that, in a strange way, in my world, is exciting and happy in a crazy way. And for my birthday, somebody who's not allowed to come round and do things knocked on the door and dropped that off and said to me, "You are exactly what it says on the tin, though it's a packet." So thank you to that person. You know who you are. And I don't feel like a hero, to be honest. There's things I'm doing and people know that know, but everybody else doesn't need to know. And so I don't really feel like a hero. I just feel like somebody who's doing something in extraordinary times. And they are extraordinary times. And what I want to do is really to encourage you, as daft as it may be, that we're all going through strange events. We've all gone through strange events. This time last year, we were just hearing about a pandemic. We were still allowed to move around. We were still allowed to do things. Today's St. Patrick's Day, and there were celebrations still allowed for it. And yet, here we are a year later and saying, well, if we hadn't have done this and if we hadn't have done that. Do you know, the ifs of this life will totally floor you every time. We did it. Rightly, wrongly, it doesn't matter. That's what happened. We did things and they're done and we can't undo them. What we have to do is make the best of where we are and what we are. And we have to thank God, really, that He's got us to where He's got us. Now, not all of our family has made it. Not all of our friends will have made it. I've lost a number of clients, and it's heart-wrenching because they're like extended family. But there is hope. And there is a God out there that loves us, and He just wants to put His arms around us. The other day I had a rant. Don't have many, but I had a rant. Decided it was time for a rant, so I had a rant. Normally I have a rant at God. I didn't this time. I actually had a rant. I contacted somebody and said, look, I'm going to let you know, I'm going to have a rant. This doesn't affect our friendship. It doesn't affect our relationship at all. I'm going to have a rant. As soon as the rant's finished, that's it, done. Thank you very much. You don't have to, say anything, do anything. That's it. And we won't fall out, promise. And I did. And I felt a lot better for it. And so sometimes you need a rant. And sometimes God gets the rant. He doesn't mind. He's not going to get upset. And He's not going to throw the baby out with the bathwater, because He said He loves us and He just wants to put His arms around us, even in COVID. And He's one of the few people that can put His arms around us during COVID and say, look, I understand. I really love you. I know what you're going through. So today, take heart. If you're feeling a bit down, then don't. I know it sounds a bit silly to say it like that, but if you need a rant, have a rant. And then pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and just get on with what's getting on. And thank God for all of the blessings that are happening and are going on in your life at this time. Because when you start to total them up, you'll find there's one heck of a lot that you didn't even realise. You have a great day today. Stay blessed. And hopefully next week I'm planning to do a couple of historically fun things, I think. And see you soon. Bless you. Bye.